Penn State lands another commitment, this time out of the District of Columbia. 4-star defensive end Tyson Harley. Now, Harley sits at 6'3", 220 pounds. Welcome into the Landon Tengwall Show. Please hit that subscribe button if you have been enjoying these commitment updates. So it is commit season. Penn State picks up another 4-star. And looking at Harley's tape, I like what I see. He looks like he moves very well. He is a fluid athlete, and he does a lot of chasing down of the quarterback, especially when they try to break contain. Like, he tracks them down. It seems like his acceleration is a big part of his game. That's something that we saw Abdul Carter obviously do very well. Chop Robinson, those type of guys. See him fly into the flats with those dump-off screen passes or just quick throws, and can do that and make those type of tackles. And honestly, the athletic, the speed ability, that's the thing that I like to see the most in these young defensive ends, because Deion Barnes, he can fix the other things. He can fix the technical side of it, working those hands, but the raw speed, the raw athleticism is something you cannot teach. But Deion Barnes is going to need to do a little bit of that with Harley, because another one of my big takeaways from his tape is he doesn't really use his hands a lot in pass pro. You're so used to seeing those defensive ends swipe, rip, work those moves. Well, it's a lot of times it feels like he's almost playing like a contain or just kind of bull rushes. So I want to see him kind of develop a little bit more from the edge spot. And like I said, that's completely okay that he isn't there yet. But there are things that then that takes away, because you don't see, because he's not working a lot of moves. We haven't really been able to see his bend, meaning that when that defensive end bends around that corner to get back to the quarterback and trying to beat that offensive tackle off the edge, I want to see how much can you bend without falling. Chop Robinson was someone that was absolutely fantastic at it. But like I said, all things that Deion Barnes can work with Harley in the future. And most coaches are not that worried if a edge is not a skilled rusher while he's still in high school. And mind you, this guy hasn't even played his senior year. So, I mean, this is stuff he's probably already working on for his senior year, but this is just the takeaways from his junior tape. But if they see, the coaches, that you are athletic and you have a good burst and you got the size, they think, okay, we can work with that. We can make it work and turn you into the type of player that we see you to be. Right now, really, it seems like we're missing on some guys, but we are still getting those key pieces to the puzzle that we need to round out this 2026 class to be a top 10 class. That we have to break into the top 10. Haven't done it since 2022 with that Nick Singleton, Drew Aller, Dennis Sutton, Abdul Carter, those guys. That class was the last time. I think we were number 4. And so we need to get back inside of that top 10 and start competing with the talent that Oregon, Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, all those guys are bringing in. It is time to kick it up a notch in this recruiting class. All right, that wraps it up for today. I appreciate you guys tuning in to this recruiting update. I think we will have more to come the end of June and early July. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.